you all.
Yeah, seriously.
Seriously. Because, like, we would not be where we are without all of you. And your support and your dedication to us and our storyline really, really means so much to both of us. And we just think, the world of you guys. So, to Luke and Noah's fans.
Every actor hopes they can be part of, a storyline that touches people and, reaches and be a part of a storyline people can relate to. And this is great. You guys have really been supportive of that from the beginning. I hope, you guys will continue to be. So thanks so much.
The support from all the fans has been absolutely incredible.
Hey guys, welcome to the very first episode of the Nuke Fancast. This is a podcast brought to you by and for fans of the pairing of Luke Snyder, played by Van Hansis, and Noah Mayer, played by Jake Silberman from As the World Turns. My name is Nicole, and joining me live today are some people you'll probably recognize from the vanhansis.net message boards where we all post and came together to create this podcast. Why don't you guys all say your real names and posting names so everyone has an idea about who they're listening to.
Hey guys, this is Teresa. I'm Auntie T822 on the board.
Hey, it's the Queen, Lisa, Nuke Lover on the board.
Hey, it's Janny, Hansis Fan 77 on the board.
Hey, this is Jessica, which is my real name and my posting name.
This is Liddy, and my poster name is Jill.
Hi, this is Larissa, and my posting name is Gloryson.
Thank you guys for being here with us, and we're also going to be hearing from some other fans throughout the show and other segments, so you'll get the chance to hear quite a few fans today. But Jamie, I think you had a shout-out you wanted to do.
To Jen, who helped us out a lot putting all of this together. Thank you, Jen. I know you couldn't be here today. We love you.
And also we have to give a huge thanks to Roger, who's the creator and runner of vanhansis.net, who did a ton of behind-the-scenes work creating all the intro and putting all the pre-recorded segments together. So he deserves a huge round of applause for everything he does for us.
And also thank you to Ash and to all the others who couldn't be here today to be live with us. And George, everybody say hi to George. He's working, so he couldn't be here, but he has
a great segment later on. So.
Yeah, so that's it.
All right, so I guess the best thing to do is to get right to it because we do have a pretty packed show ahead of us. So first up is a segment of the recap of the latest Luke and Noah scenes. Since they were only on one day this week, we decided to include their 3 episodes from last week as well. So here are Matt, a.k.a. Superhero Fan, and Melissa, a.k.a. Van Han Fan.
Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Matt. And we're here to recap what's been going on with Luke and Noah. 2 weeks ago, Noah finds something shocking in a drawer next to the bed.
Now, Noah should know better than to go into a woman's goodie drawer. Amira has needs that a fake gay husband just can't provide.
Well, that wouldn't be shocking to Noah. He probably has one of his own.
I bet he calls it his little Luciano. Anyway, it's not that. Noah finds the letter the Colonel had sent to him that had been stolen. I know, continuity, right? Who knew the writers had it in them?
How did it end up there? Well, I think you know, you just don't want to say. So I will. Amira.
Oh, to possibly accuse someone who is so obviously sweet and innocent. How dare Luke be suspicious of Amira?
Yeah, it's not like she hussied herself up to steal his man after he spent months helping around. He's just jealous.
Look, you get this letter, what, a day before Amira comes into town? Just 1 day, Noah. And then it goes missing for months. And then you find it stuffed inside some drawer in the house that the two of you live in together. I know, I can't make sense of it either.
Oh, poor, sweet, dumb Noah. I guess someone else gets the Oakdale brain this time. Hey, writers, do you think more than one person can share the Oakdale brain in any given episode?
That's not in the budget.
My grandma gave me the number of this guy. His name is Ben Coyle. He works for the State Department. She told me that he'd help us out if we ever needed it.
Where was Lucinda when this ridiculous green card marriage idea started?
Oh, you know, Adita's life is a busy one. Sometimes you miss a few details. So, Luke and Noah visit Agent Coyle to see if there's anything shady between Amira and the Colonel.
I can't believe it. Everything Amira said about my father, it all checks out. Are you sure about this? I double-checked the facts myself.
So, typical idiot day player or lying liar who lies?
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Meanwhile, back at the mayor house.
No, don't call it that.
All right. Back at the cottage, Amira gets a surprise of her own.
She sees Noah's little Luciano and wonders how his could be so much bigger than hers.
Hello, Amira.
Crazy Daddy's back and out of jail.
Ooh, does this mean the storyline is finally going somewhere?
I wouldn't go that far.
I didn't come here to see Noah. You already knew that. But there is something I need your help with.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on.
To the writers?
So then, Luke and Noah come back to the cottage to ask Amira about the Colonel's letter and find a new one from Amira. Amira's gone.
I have found another way to stay in the country, so you can go back to the life you had before with Luke. When it's time, we can have our marriage annulled. Amira.
Oh, they're so cute together in bed.
Can we just put it on mute without all the Amira talk and just enjoy the two in bed cuddling?
Aww.
It's all over. Free?
If this were a horror movie, they would be the idiots saying, "I'll be right back."
It's finally just us.
Luke and Noah get close, longingly gazing into each other's eyes. Luke caresses Noah's face.
Is that why my heart's beating so fast?
Luke starts unbuttoning Noah's shirt.
Just breathe.
Then Luke takes Noah's hand and leads him into the bedroom. And then...
Wait a minute. First off, after months of fist bumping, nose nuzzling, pan-away shots, and missed kisses, Luke and Noah are actually going to have sex on screen and no one is going to interrupt them?
It's a brave new world. Suck on that, AFA.
I love you. I'm so in love with you.
No, same here?
Luke and Noah start sharing a passionate kiss. And then...
Hey, police! Open up!
God damn it!
The hell?
Well, they are still interrupted, but at least they can kiss now. That's some progress.
When was the last time you saw your father? He escaped from custody early this morning.
Statesville's a maximum security prison. How could he get away?
And let me ask the questions.
But I want to know, how did he escape? What does he want with Amira? What is his whole evil plan?
The writers don't want to burden us with all these annoying little technicalities. Just enjoy the shiny, pretty things. Look, there's Casey's abs.
Casey. What was I saying?
We think he had outside help. Amira. Who's Amira?
Nobody likes a little tattletale, Luke.
Well, I do if it gets rid of Amira. Let it all out, sweetie.
So she and your father had a relationship prior to your marriage?
So Noah tries to BS everything about Amira to the police, hoping that he'll buy it, while Luke is of absolutely no help whatsoever. The officer leaves, and Luke and Noah start arguing over, guess what?
Who's the top and who's the bottom for all the sex that they're going to have now that they're finally alone?
The same single topic of conversation the two have had for the past few months. Amira.
And yet, somehow, the story hasn't ended.
And we were so close.
I can't let Amir become another one of his victims. Considering that he killed my mother and nearly killed you, why don't you feel the same way?
All we can do is let the cops handle this.
No way. I'm gonna try and find her, and I want you to help me.
Noah's got a point.
Well, maybe if Luke was getting a little more sex, he'd be in a much more agreeable mood.
You know, this isn't exactly how I thought today would turn out.
Sweeps isn't over. You can still get laid, Luke.
No, it's okay. We are gonna get through this.
Aww.
So after they found a number from New York that Noah didn't recognize, Luke left and went to give that information to the police. Amira then calls Noah to let him know she's okay, but abruptly hangs up.
Yes. When's the next flight to New York City?
A location shoot? How can they afford that? They have to ration out the brains and the houses and the shirts to everyone.
Well, I do kind of like Austin Peck's boobs.
Martha's were better.
So with Noah in New York, they start playing a bit of phone tag.
Why didn't you call?
I did call. Well, I didn't get it.
I texted you like 9 times.
And Amira and the Colonel are enjoying some quiet time together in a crappy little room.
I didn't bring you here to cook for me.
Well, you must know that there's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Oh, stop it.